Hi, we're going to be talking about a leader's ability to forecast and foretell the future today. Sometimes when we're so operational or we're so mired in the day-to-day operations in making money, we forget that one of the most important roles of a leader is to be able to foretell what's going to happen in a year's time, or 2 years' time, or even 5 years' time. One of the biggest examples of leaders' failure to do this was during the 1997 Malaysian crisis, the financial crisis that caused so many companies to collapse, literally overnight. I remember investing in this so-called blue chip company that was selling its stock price at about 4 ringgits at that point of time, a very big development company. And suddenly, over a period of 3 months, it went from 4 ringgit 50 cents to something like 40 cents. Can you imagine the collapse? And these things can be avoided. That's what I believe. But there are some key points that we need to understand and take note of. We have to observe, we have to analyze, and then we need to challenge. What do I mean by observe? When we observe, we are talking about listening and empathy. Sometimes leaders forget that what we need to observe is the environment around us, the people, the situation that's happening out there, not just in terms of, wow, how much money I'm making this year and how much money I've been making for the past 5 years, situation's gonna be good. That's not really the case sometimes, because what we really need to remember is when things are going well, that's when we have the opportunity to plan. And if I had just gone on my own merry way and thinking that, look, revenue is still coming in, business is still coming in, and not think about how inflation is affecting the world out there, I may not be prepared very well. That's the first stage. Now, next point is, once you've gathered all this data and information from listening to people, you need to analyze it. When we talk about analyzing, you have to understand that sometimes the information that's given to us already provides the solution. For example, when we speak to employees and we talk to them and say, okay, what's happening? Sometimes I get the information that, oh, our leaders have not been giving us clear direction. Of course, when you speak to the leaders, they say, oh, we've given them so many directions, we've given them so many things. So the next question that we should actually ask the employee is that, what exactly do you mean by direction? Because when they tell you, okay, I wish they give us a bit more details. They've asked us to achieve these results, yes, we know that, but what about the how? Now, this information helps us to analyze and say, okay, when we provide the solution, that is actually providing something for the future. Can it happen immediately? No. But the data that we get is information for today, for the present. Our job as leaders is to give them the solution, which is a forecast of the future. So in order to solve this problem, based on the example I've just mentioned, is if you tell the leader, look, give them a bit more direction about what you expect them to do over the next 2 years, guess what? They've already predicted the future for the employee.